I grew up in a small town where everyone knew everyone. My parents were strict but loving, and their biggest dream was for me to go to university and make something of myself. I was their golden child, the one who never broke the rules, who went to church every Sunday, and who always brought home good grades. When I got my admission letter to the university, it felt like I was holding my ticket to a better life. My parents were so proud, and I promised them I wouldn't let them down. I left home with a suitcase full of clothes, a small sum of money they had scraped up together, and big dreams in my heart. At first, everything went as planned. I stayed focused on my studies and kept to myself. But university life was nothing like my small town. It was loud and exciting, full of new people and experiences. It felt like everyone around me was living a life I would only see in movies. For the first time, I felt like I was missing out on something. It started with a girl named Tola. She was in my faculty, but seemed like she came from another world. She wore trending clothes, always had her hair and nails done, and walked around campus like she owned the place. One day, she invited me to sit with her and her friends during lunch. I was nervous at first, but they were nice, fun even. Tola and her friends loved to party. At first, I made excuses when they invited me out. I told them I had to study or that I wasn't feeling well. But they kept insisting, teasing me for being too serious. Eventually I gave in. The first party was overwhelming. Loud music, people dancing, and drinks flowing. I felt out of place, but Tola handed me a drink and told me to relax. I drank it, and for the first time, I felt like I belonged. One party turned into another, and soon I was going out every weekend. My grades dropped sleeping, but I told myself I could catch up later. I didn't want to seem boring or uptight, so I kept going, and that's when I met Kunle. Kunle was everything I thought I wanted. He was older, drove a flashy car, and had a way of making me feel special. He would call me beautiful and tell me I was different from all the other girls. I was naive and I believed him.